And yes, here is the first car in the royal party, the car carrying Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. And here she comes, receiving much applause. Princess Margaret. Coming now into the foyer down below, being greeted there by Cecil Bernstein, who's president of the Cinema and Television Benevolent Fund. There's Princess Margaret in white, saying to her mother, perhaps, can we take your stole? And there you can see the Queen Mother's dress. Beautiful wide sleeves, sort of cape effect. Coming up the stairs now towards the Circle Lounge, where everyone's waiting to be presented to Her Majesty. Yes, Princess Alexandra in a white shirt with very full puffy sleeves and a mango-coloured skirt in satin. And now being presented to the Queen Mother, Brian Tesler, Chairman of the Independent Television Network Programme Committee and Managing Director of London Weekend Television. Smiling Roger Moore, who we saw presenting the British Film and Television Awards last week. And one gracious lady greeting a gracious lady from the world of theatre and films, Dame Anna Neagle. And Frank Finlay, whose films include The Longest Day, The Informers, Cromwell and The Three Musketeers, which was the 1974 Royal Film Performance. Of course, we see him in Bouquet of Barbed Wire and Another Bouquet. And now Susan Hampshire. Many of us know her, of course, for her television roles in The Forsyte Saga, First Churchills and The Palaces, but she's made many films, including Monte Carlo Old Bus, David Copperfield, Night Must Fall, A Time for Loving, and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Gareth Hunt was a member of the Royal Shakespeare Company and the National Theatre. He's well known for his television successes in Upstairs, Downstairs, where he played Frederick. And now Joanna Lumley, star of The Avengers. I must say her purdy hairstyle is now being copied by so many girls throughout the country. And Ronnie Barker, a man of many parts, actor, scriptwriter and author. And his list of credits is almost endless. Susan Penhaligon. And here's Princess Margaret talking to Frank Finlay. And there was a lovely giggle. I don't know what it was about just a moment ago. I wish I could have eavesdropped. I think it must be jolly difficult not to look as though you're listening to what members of the royal party are saying to other people along the line. Princess Margaret with Susan Hampshire. Here's Twiggy. It's just been presented to the Queen Mother. I'm talking there now with her and also Kenneth Moore. Another lot of laughter. That Twiggy laugh is quite famous now. And now it's a three-way conversation with the Queen Mother, with Elaine Stritch coming into the conversation as well, being presented there too. The Queen Mother. Elaine Stitch getting quite friendly with the Queen Mother there. And there's Princess Alexandra in this very pretty white blouse with gold. And the Queen Mother meeting now Richard Pryor, one of the stars in Silver Streak. Not only an actor, but a comedian, scriptwriter and recording artist who's received several awards for his record albums. In this presentation line, Princess Margaret meeting Michael Caine and Twiggy. And here's young James, 6 years old. I said, "You are, aren't you, James?" 6.5, he said. And he's practiced that bird home well and truly. Had a lovely go at it for about an hour this morning. He's the son of Percy Livingston, who's the chairman and chief executive of 20th Century Fox. Other members of his family have had the pleasure of presenting bouquets to members of the royal family before, but it's the first time that James has, and he's looking forward to having some nice pictures in the family album.
From Judith Chalmers and me, good night.